Good evening. Let a few people come in. Good evening. Hi, y'all thought I wasn't going to come on tonight, huh? We got two people. Good evening. I know y'all probably thought I wasn't going to come on. It's 8:51. I am a little late tonight, but the show must go on. Yes, Chelsea, I'm sorry. I was having some webcam difficulty. I've been quite busy over the last week or two, and when you don't go on your computer for a while, it gets all these crazy updates and all sorts of nonsense. So um, I had to let it do its thing. I played some music on the PPR and radio until I was able to get everything situated, and now here I am. I've got a couple of people. Um, Probably gonna keep tonight's episode kind of short because I did come on a little late. That's my fault, but I'm gonna have to make it up to you guys. Um, have no fear. We are here. We are in the new year, and my voice, I'm hoping, is crystal clear. How y'all doing out there tonight? Welcome to the 19th installment of the Gray Area, exclusively on PPR and Radio. We are also streaming live on Facebook and YouTube tonight as well. This is your host for the evening, Aaron Kennard, and as usual, I'm super excited to be able to spend yet another evening with all of you. It is currently about 8 minutes till 9 here on the East Coast on a pretty chilly March 8th evening. As we do get deeper into the new year, I do hope you're all taking good care of yourselves and, taking good care of the others around you lately. It is very easy to forget that this is not only flu season still, but we still have the virus to worry about, especially around our loved ones. Give me 1 second. Adjust the volume, it's a little too loud. Okay. It is always a great time here on the Gray Area, and that's all because of you guys. Y'all have always been amazing when it comes to showing your boy some love and chilling in the chat with me. I look forward to seeing and chatting with all of you on Tuesday nights. So I just want to say thank you all for that. And those of you that are watching on Facebook or YouTube and not on PPR and radio, feel free to click the link in the description, and you can call in to talk with me tonight, or any night really. I really appreciate it, and it's always nice to hear from you guys, anyways. So call in, talk to me about whatever's on your mind, or if you have a specific topic that you'd like to speak about. Um, I do want to make sure that I give a shout out to all my ladies out there. I wanted to make sure that I did come on tonight, even though it is a little late. I want to make sure I give a shout out to all my ladies out there. I want to wish you all a happy International Women's Day. Um, all the business women, all the teachers, female construction workers, security guards, musicians, singers, actresses, um, and especially the mothers who have helped encourage their children to do great things and to build their future and to be great in life. You're all greatly appreciated. And we do appreciate all of you women. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be any men, you know? um, what's going on in the chat? Who we got in the chat tonight? Shout out to Chelsea. Shout out to Chelsea in the chat. Shout out to Amanda. Our regulars who will probably be on later. Gabrielle. Um, Carol. It's always nice to be able to spend some time with you guys and gals and be able to discuss everything under the sun. How was everyone's weekend this weekend? Everybody have a good weekend. I know the weather's been pretty crazy lately. My weekend was really fantastic, and I actually have some huge news regarding my personal life, the longevity of this radio broadcast, slash podcast slash whatever you want to call it. It will be going into more of a podcast direction within the next couple of weeks. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. But I do have some very big news for all of you, and I can't wait to announce it. I don't know if I should tell you all now or wait till the end of the show, or wait until another episode. Let's see how many people come on and interact tonight. Maybe I'll spread the big news tonight. Um, Getting back to my weekend though, I had a pretty good weekend. I Chelsea says, "Tell us now." Well, I have to hear from a few more people. I want to make sure there's a lot of people when I make this announcement, because I want people to spread this and get this out there, because it's some pretty big news. Um, Getting back to my weekend though, I saw the new Batman movie, starring that sparkling guy from Twilight, Robert Pattinson, I think his name is. Um, I guess this will be a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to give away anything about the movie that is, crucial or of major importance. But I will tell you, I never thought that he'd be able to pull it off. He plays a great Batman, and this movie is more or less about the first 2 or 3 years of him being Batman. So of course he's making mistakes. He's learning how to become Batman, and basically learning the ropes. The movie itself was very, very well fleshed out. He might be one of my favorite Batman that we've seen thus far, and he really played his part well as everybody else in the movie. There was a couple of uh, signalers, regarding a couple of quote unquote agenda-ish topics. But if you ignore all that stuff, if you look at the movie for what it is, which is a reboot of a very popular franchise, I think you'll all really enjoy it. Honestly, the only thing that I didn't like about the movie, and this comes from somebody who's a huge Marvel fan, not really a huge DC fan, so I don't really care for Batman, Superman, or what have you. But I will say that the movie is 3 hours long, 2 hours and 58 minutes long. So be prepared for that. It's pretty ridiculous. I can tell I'm getting old because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely fell asleep once or twice, but I caught all of the important story beats. Um, it was a fantastic movie, and just make sure you have some coffee on you, or make sure you're just getting up from a nap when you go see it. All right. Has anybody else seen the movie? Has anybody seen any good movies lately? I literally only go to the theaters nowadays just to uh, see Marvel movies. Honestly, because like I I don't know. That's my jam. I follow all of them and follow the continuity and everything, and it's what I like. So yeah, you want to fight about it? um, Speaking of animals like bats, let's talk about spiders for a minute. Um, as if we need any more plagues or any more type of famine or any sort of nonsense going on in the U.S. or here in New York, let alone. Um, there's been a report that there are these spiders. I think they're from either Japan or China. That they're called Jodo spiders, and these spiders can grow to be about the size of the palm of your hand. Not the palm of my hand, because I'm a little giant, but they these spiders can grow to be huge, and those spiders are usually good for the environment. These particular Jodo spiders are an invasive species, which means that they are a nuisance as far as killing off plant life and what have you. So they're actually saying that these spiders are making their way to the northeast coast. So we might be seeing these spiders sooner rather than later, because they're approaching New York literally. And what's crazy about them is that I think that, oh, hey, what's up, Amanda? How you doing? Chelsea says no, thank you. Spiders freak me out. Amanda says no, thank you. I'm good. I think we're all good. Yeah, it is time to move. But I mean, I don't know. I love New York. Like, would you rather deal with those Jodo spiders? Okay, so wait. So, all right, baby Jodo spiders when they're born, um, they can do this thing with their web so that they can allow the wind to carry them, and so they'll literally be flying in the air, dropping from the sky. Let that sink in. Nope. Yeah, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that either. So like we'll literally have potentially spiders falling from the sky this year. But it's like would you rather deal with that or would you rather move to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, where they have copperhead snakes and lizards and alligators and snapping turtles and stuff like that, like fire ants. Would you rather live here and deal with the spiders, or would you rather live down there? I think I'll take my chances with the spiders. I mean, and plus spiders kill all those animals too. I mean, they kill like the bug life anyways. Chelsea says I'll move to Iceland. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I don't know. I mean, dealing with those spiders falling from the sky, that's the part that gets me. Like if they're already on the ground, okay, and but they're already big to begin with. Like if you saw one falling from the sky, you legit see it from far away because they're so big. The thing would probably be like, oh, yeah. I'm not dealing with that. That's true. Might take my chances in Africa with like malaria. I don't know, malaria and like elephants. Yeah, no, but seriously, um, what? Why are they even telling us this? Why are we even finding out that these spiders are coming to the East Coast? What are we supposed to do? What can we do if they're like falling from the sky? Kill them? Like, I mean, try to catch them between our hands? I don't know, but quite terrifying for sure. Um, uh, what are Chelsea Amanda in the chat? What are your biggest fears? Chelsea says this is all to distract us from other shit going on. I could see that. I could see that. Some people think that the whole COVID thing was a major distraction created by Lord knows who. And now, of course, here we are about to enter World War III, supposedly. Um, I mean, you know that in history, war has created millions and potentially billions for certain countries. Um, so you figure if COVID was intentional, which I know this is a strong, this is a deep subject, but if that was uh intentional, you figure that it may have been a means of population control. And then on top of that, now you got the war to create profit, to create money and such from missiles, bullets, and stuff like that that other people will buy because of the war. Um, I'm hoping that uh, none of this was intentional, but you really never know who's good or bad nowadays. You know, like the good guys trying to be the bad guys, the bad guys trying to be the bad guys. Who do you believe in nowadays? You know, I didn't even see you guys said spiders are your biggest fear. Oh, okay, okay. That now I get it. I don't know what my biggest fear is. I I can handle spiders. I mean, I don't like clowns. I know that's not really a real threatening thing, but ever since I was little, clowns freaked me the hell out, and I could not go to a circus or a carnival and deal with these knuckleheads. But yeah, spiders are pretty scary too, especially I mean, we don't have to deal with the tarantulas and stuff like they do in Texas and whatnot. So I guess we have it good in that aspect, right? I mean, imagine seeing a tarantula in your house. You're seeing like a giant black jumping spider. I know in Chelsea says clowns make me uneasy, but I can hit them. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, they don't usually like if the clowns don't usually have weapons. They're just like freaky because like you don't know they could be smiling with their face paint, but then you don't really know what they look like under their mask, or like whether or not they're like angry or sad or whatever. Ugh. Uh, Chelsea says jumping spiders have me hopping out of there. Yeah. Oh hell yeah, definitely. Um, there's even a spider. I think it's called like the lotus flying spider or something. In China that flies, and this thing is like maybe this big. Yeah. Nope. That's the worst thing they could have. That's the worst thing God could have came up with. Um, a spider that flies. What next? Oh man. And they get huge too. Though I will say there's what are they? What are they called? Hunter. No, there's these tiny little spiders with cute beady eyes. I actually like those. Those are kind of cute. I would probably keep a few of those as like a pet or something. You know. I'm thinking about getting a pet, but I'm not really sure what I want to get yet. You know, maybe I'll include that as a topic in one of the shows and see what everybody thinks I should get. I'm leaning more towards a dog for obvious reasons. You know, like for emotional support, for you know, it's attachment to me, and just to be able to have like loyalty from something. um, I'm not sold on cats, Chelsea. I'm sorry. Cats have a bad track record with me. Every time I go to a friend's house, their cat will come and try to like lay on me, and then they'll be like, "Oh, it's just a cat, man. Come on." I'm like, "Ah," and then the cat starts to knead at my legs, and then um anytime I try to move it or like push it away, it digs its claws deeper into my pants. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of cats for that specific reason. Other than that, I mean, they're cool, I guess, from afar. They don't like being touched, so I'm like, I bought you. Why can't I touch you? You know? Wait, there's a cat cafe in Sayville. There's a cat cafe in Sayville. That's pretty dope. That sounds really cool. You know, there's a corgi cafe. Um, I don't know if that's in the city or if that's in like a different state, but there's definitely a corgi cafe. And my friend Steve has the most adorable corgi, who's actually in a contest right now. I gotta find it. Hold on. Yeah, my friend's dog is in a dog contest, and it made it to the top five, and he's trying to win. Let me see if I can find it so I can post the link if you guys don't mind voting. Hmm, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, his cat his cat his dog is a dog named Corky, and he's a beautiful dog. I'll try to make a post about it. I can't really get it going now, but I promise I'll get you guys that link so that we can make sure that his dog wins. Um, the Shabby Tabby Cat Cafe. All right, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to check that place out. Do you have to own a cat to go in there? Imagine if you did, like no non cat people allowed. Ah. Let's see here. Shabby Tabby Cat Cafe. That's cute. Oh wow. I've actually passed by this place before. I've seen this place. That's awesome. Do you Oh, you pay to go visit the cats. I see. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So they have cats in there, and like they just like go in and out, or like they have them behind a certain thing, like what if one tries to like leave out of the building or something? um, Certain venues that I play at, like JT's uh JT's Farmhouse and Blue Point Brewery, they allow dogs and cats. So if you ever had like a cat or a dog or something on a leash, and you wanted to bring it to uh to the venue, you could actually do that. I think that's really cool, especially as it gets warmer, for the summertime and everything. It's nice to be able to bring a pet and just be able to like lounge around and have a good time. Again, my friend Steve that owns the corgi, he bought his corgi, and his corgi was about to like break the chain because he saw me up there on stage performing, and he like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." uh, Chelsea says my brother adopted his cat from there. They roam free, and they're unlimited coffee and tea with the additional fee, with the admission fee. That's awesome. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll go there. I don't think I'm allergic to cats. I'm only allergic to pollen and bees. I'll check it out. That's actually really cool. I've driven by it so many times. It's on Main Street, right? Um, and I've always wondered what that place was. I'm like, what is this? Some sort of cosmetic store or something? the the vegan juice spot that I go to is like a couple of blocks from that. So I've passed that place many a time. Shout out to Six Juice. Chelsea says, "Yeah, Montauk Highway. Yep, it's a straight shot down. That's cool. Yeah, they need more places where you can bring your pets. Especially people that have emotional support animals and what have you that they like to spend more time with. I think that's a really cool idea. And with the whole virus dwindling down now. I mean, you don't really hear too much about it anymore. Funny how that works when there's a war on the cusp of the horizon, right? But it's funny how you don't hear about the virus nearly as much anymore. Hopefully now this will be a good time to be able to have more outdoor events, have more beach events. Let the sun shine in, uh, and maybe become more social again. Hopefully that's the goal this year, this summer, and you know what? With that, I'm gonna end this show. I know it was a quick show, but I did have some difficulties tonight, and I'm very sorry for that. But I'm glad that I was able to at least come on, give the women of the world uh, their flowers and thank them for everything that they do. I just want to make sure that I come on and did that. So happy International Women's Day. We will be back on live next week at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8:15, sometime around that time. And love you guys. Thank you for another great show, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.